agency is the ability for the decision and actions a player makes to impact the game's progression. The ideal situation is the actions players desire are among those they can take, and vice versa. It is one of the main challenges of a game designer to create environments and scenarios where the player feels as though they have a freedom of choice, though they desire to follow the path set out by the designer. This can be done through many different devices, such as player incentives, tasks, blockages, and narrative. The strength of the narrative in Batman Arkham Asylum comes from the inclusion of expert writers and voice actors, such as Paul Dini, who has written numerous Batman and DC comic adaptations, Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, who voiced Batman and Joker in previous animated series. This creates an authentic Batman universe. There are many ways for the narrative to support gameplay, such as plot-based narrative and character-based narrative. This game has both. Throughout the game, the story progresses with intriguing cutscenes slowly unveiling the Joker's evil plans to take over and destroy Gotham City. These cutscenes leaves the player wanting to know more of what's going on, and with a desire to use the agency given to follow the path and discover the whole story. With characters you can relate to, such as Batman, players identify and take on the role of a character within the game. This can affect player agency. For example, in this narrative, the Joker has trapped Batman and his companions within Arkham Asylum, so the fact you can't freely roam around Gotham isn't strange, but in fact immerses you deeper into the story, for like Batman, you are trapped in the asylum. Game designers don't simply tell stories, they design worlds and sculpt spaces, and sometimes have been more interested in issues of level design than on plotting or character motivation. So when you combine expert writers and actors to create the narrative, the game keeps the player's desire to follow the story. It is easy to see why Batman Arkham Asylum won Game of the Year 2010.